this is Grant and Walk, and this is part 2 of my command block tutorial. Today, the first thing I want to teach you is relative coordinates. So you remember in these command blocks how we were using fixed coordinates like this. Well, what we can do, we want to do another set block command. We could use relative coordinates. That's instead of saying from the center of the world go 24 in the x direction or whatever like those do, we could say from this go however many in the x direction. Like if this were the x direction, which that's the negative x, so we could say go one more in the x direction from where this is at, so that would be that block. So we can do that by saying tilde -1, which means one block, -1 block in the x direction from where this is at, same y and same z. So basically that just a tilde means the same. And I could put stone, so now it'll do that. If I increase the y coordinate by 1, so it says tilde -1 tilde 1, that will mean -1 in the x, +1 in the y. It'll move it up 1. It can do that to move around without having to use big coordinate numbers. So that I figured I was going to teach you before we do their next subject, which is if you wanted to make, say, a cool machine. Most machines are automatic, so they check automatically however many times a second, which means you need a clock or something to run on. Well, clock can either be something as simple as just redstone repeaters like this, and if you power them, which I'm gonna set the delay up a bit, oh my gosh, this is... Let me add some more repeaters. Okay, this will be better. Probably. There. Okay, so this is a simple clock. It'll be going around. You can hook a command block like this. Say and if I put a redstone on it, see, we are going around, we are going around, we are going around, and it'll do that once, however long it takes us to go around. This is kind of clunky. I mean, it's good for if you want to do it, not really often, but if you were having something where like it sets a block underneath you every time this goes around, you'd be running and it'd be skipping blocks because it only goes every couple of seconds. Even with just one tick on each of these, which is extremely hard to get started. That's 0.2 of a second. That's how long it takes to go around. Even then, you'll still be skipping some. So, the fastest kind of clock you can do, which, let me shut this one off, because it is starting to get annoying saying we are going around. So we can put two command blocks like this. And if I put set block tilde1 tilde stone, that's setting this block to stone. If I put this one, set block tilde -1 tilde redstone block, that'll set this one to redstone block if it's active. Now, I'm not going to go into a big deal about how this works, but just imagine it this way. In a world, two things cannot happen at exactly the same time. So there has to be a system to determine which one goes first. And in Minecraft, that system is the block with the lowest coordinate gets going first. So this block has a lower coordinate than this one. It's closer to 0 in the X. So what it is if this one runs, it'll first set this to stone, then this one will run a millisecond after, set it to redstone, causing this one to go again. And what you get is every time this updates, which is 20 times a second, it'll just keep going and going and going and create this pulsating block. As you can see, we're getting block placed over and over in our chat bar there. And if you try and break it, it'll just come back. So this is the basis of what is a fill clock, because if you don't want to use the set block command, you can use a fill command to create a whole line of them. So this is a fill clock. If I put another command block here, it'll basically get run 20 times a second. What you don't want to do is do something that'll lag up your system, like spawn an entity or something. So first, let me get rid of all these block placed messages. There. Now it won't send me block update messages. So let me see, what could be a good first thing? How about set block tilde tilde 2 tilde stone. That could be our first one. There's stone. Destroy it, it comes back. Because this thing is being run 20 times a second. If I change this to something like, let me see, I know a good one. Clone tilde tilde 2 tilde 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 2 tilde 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 4 tilde 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 4 tilde. Now if this doesn't make sense, it's because I'm using relative coordinates. It's basically 2 blocks atop of me and marking that one as the first one, and then 2 blocks on top of me marking that as the second one, so it's just 2 blocks above me, and then copying that to 4 blocks above me. So now as you can see it's that. As you can see it's that, but if I got something different, like a granite block, put that there, copies it up, put the stone back. This could be useful if you had a set block. I was changing this block so you could create something for your viewer, like set block. You could control what appeared up there. It might seem kind of redundant because you could just always set the block that's up there, but hey, this is just a beginner's tutorial. I'm going to destroy that command block for now. I'm going to show you one more regular command today. That is the summon command. Now, it pretty much does what it says it does. It, as do most commands, it summons an entity into the world, like a mob or something. Like I could put creeper. If I put tilde tilde tilde, because you have to give it a location. Now, let me change the difficulty real quick. Easy, done. Okay. As you can see, there's creeper, but where tilde 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 is inside this block. So he can walk out, but if I change this to tilde 1, so it's 1 block above, there's a creeper. Now there are some fun things you can do with this, you know, like make cool custom entities that are riding each other and such, but that requires some knowledge we don't have yet, and I'll probably get to that in a couple of videos. One thing you don't want to do is hook the summon thing up to this fill clock. That will summon 20 entities a second, causing you some troubles. It can cause, you know, lag and all kinds of bad stuff, make your game run incredibly slow, and you might not even be able to get it to stop. So don't do that. Well, this is, I taught you all I want to teach you in this video, so see you next time. Bye.